This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi there, I'm Kaylee O'Kelly with your afternoon update from ABC15 Arizona. The Arizona Department of Health Services releasing Wednesday's coronavirus figures, the state reporting an additional 1,000 confirmed cases here. And we have now seen more than 1,000 cases in back-to-back days. Our state's death toll also going up this morning. 14 more Arizonans have passed away because of complications tied to COVID-19. The virus now spreading at an alarming rate. The country averaging more than 73,000 new cases daily, more than any other week-long stretch since the pandemic first started.
It is frustrating to me to see all these people that are really suffering through this disease and can't see their families.
The U.S. also seeing its highest hospitalization numbers since August. Banner Health is reopening some respiratory units just to be safe. The units were closed after the case surge over the summer. Banner Health releasing a statement saying in part, if the current trends continue, quote, we could meet or exceed the number of COVID-19 patients we saw in Arizona during June and July. But officials say right now hospitals do have adequate patient capacity, staffing, and of course, PPE. Nursing homes and long-term care facilities are facing serious PPE shortages. The U.S. Public Interest Research Group looked at data from facilities sent to the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid, and 1 in 5 are dangerously low on things like gloves and hand sanitizer. Well, if you've been waiting on a refund for an event that hasn't happened because of the pandemic, our Let Joe Know team has some good news if you purchased your tickets through Ticketmaster. The company will now be issuing refunds to customers who purchased tickets prior to March 14th for an event here in our state, and that event has since been postponed, rescheduled, or canceled. That's due to a $71 million agreement with the Arizona Attorney General's office. They say the Ticketmaster changed their refund policy on their website back in March from covering all events impacted by COVID-19 to only covering canceled tickets. The decision leaving many of you at home unsure of how to get your money back.
Concerts are expensive. The stuff's not cheap anymore. So, if you pay for something and you're not getting it, even if it may be rescheduled, it's still not fair to you. You should be able to make that determination. You should get the money back because it was through no fault of your own that something was canceled.
So moving forward, the state AG's office says the company has also agreed to make sure customers know their refund policy in case future events are canceled, rescheduled, or postponed. The general election is Tuesday. That's just 6 days away now. You can vote in person on election day or right now at an early voting center. If you still have your early ballot, it is too late to put it in the mail. Keep that in mind. But you do have until 7 p.m. on election day to drop it off at a voting location or a secure ballot drop box. All election details can be found at arizona.vote. Check this out. It's a new modern day soda fountain opening up in North Phoenix. It's called the Soda Jerk. It serves over the top milkshakes and floats. And this one is located right there near the Loop 101 at Tatum.
They're huge, they're exciting, they're fun, and they're delicious. We call ourselves the friendliest jerks in town.
Okay, so this week you can try a special Halloween themed treat. The Hocus Pocus float looks good too. Now this is an apple soda poured over salted caramel ice cream with a rim of frosting and Halloween candy too. It's also topped with some cotton candy, a caramel apple pop, and a few things like, gosh, for those Oreos and an ice cream sandwich. Why not? Well, the show must go on. Herberger Theater announcing plans to take their performances outside for the upcoming season. It's a rendering here of the outdoor theater that will be the site of performances from November through April.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. We're starting the day with more freeze alerts, mainly across southeastern Arizona. So this is well southeast of the Phoenix metro area, but down in Pinal County, also in areas east of Tucson towards the New Mexico border, where hard freeze warnings are in place as temperatures are cooling into the 20s to 30s early this morning. Those alerts in effect through about 8 o'clock this morning. Then this afternoon is actually going to be a milder day. After starting out the day in the 40s here in the valley, Phoenix will warm to 72 degrees. Now it is going to be warmer warmer than it was yesterday, but that's still technically more than 10 degrees below the average high for this time of year. So a gorgeous day overall. Highs in the 50s and 60s across northern Arizona, and then overnight tonight back down into the 20s from Flagstaff to Heber to Show Low, mid 30s for Payson and low 30s for spots like Prescott. Then tomorrow back near normal and all the way back into the 80s with upper 80s in the forecast for Friday and Halloween. Then the 90s set in starting Sunday.
And we will have another update for you tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at ABC15.com or by downloading our free mobile app. Make it a great day.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.